Hello, hello. This is Jana Hancock with the Feel Good, Get Tough podcast. Feel Good, Get Tough with Hard Decisions, episode number 27. Last week, we talked about money matters. At the end of today's episode, we're giving away something free to every listener on this podcast. So make sure you listen to the end so that you know how you can get your free gift. What things in your past are you letting define you? Decisions are hard, but sometimes what you need to weigh out on is the pros and cons. There's always a choice. You always have a choice to make a good decision or a bad one. So being overweight is hard. Becoming healthy is hard. So you need to choose which hard decision that you want to make. When you choose the food you eat, you either pay for it now or pay for it later. And learning to be healthy can be hard, but it doesn't have to be. So if you think about picking out on junk food, well, there's different ways you can pay for it now or pay for it later. So, for example, if you decide you're going to veg out in front of the TV, watch a movie, and just eat a bunch of junk food. Well, how that may manifest to you in your life is later on that evening, you may not be able to sleep because of all the junk you ate. Or it could affect you the next day where you have brain fog and you feel sluggish or constipated. I mean, there's a number of different ways that eating bad foods can affect you. Or way on down the line, you now have high blood pressure and diabetes, and you're wondering, how did I get this way? So when it comes to those kinds of decisions of not eating healthy, they can catch up to you later on. So that's what I mean by choosing your hard. Choose the decision that you would like to make. So being in a relationship is hard, but also being lonely is hard. So choose your hard. Getting married is hard. Getting a divorce is hard. Communication is hard, and especially when it's something that you don't want to talk about, but it's important that you let the other person know how you feel. But also, not communicating is also hard. So you need to choose which one is going to be better in the long run. And sometimes making those hard decisions is just that. It's really hard. But also, you need to be true to yourself and be honest with yourself. Learning something new is hard. But sometimes learning something new is necessary in order for us to grow and become stronger. So I want you to ask yourself these questions. Where are you at in your life right now? Are you happy? Are you happy with the decisions that you have made? Do you want to see success in your life? If you answered no to any of those questions, you need to evaluate where you want to be and make changes that will help you to get there. So, what areas of your life would you like to change? Now, procrastination is hard. Planning for the future is also hard, but you have to be the one to choose that hard decision. And before change can begin, you have to make some decisions that are hard. And making some hard decisions does make you stronger. So, debt is hard. And is it worth it to be in debt? Also, becoming financially disciplined is hard. But if you want to become a millionaire, you have to develop millionaire habits. So, out of a book I've read, it's called Million Dollar Habits by Brian Tracy. In that book, he describes success as the ability to live your life the way you want to live it, doing what you most enjoy, surrounded by the people you admire and respect. Successful people are those who learn from others who have gone before them. Unsuccessful people try to make it all up, like a cook going into the kitchen, taking ingredients out of the cupboard and throwing them all into a bowl and wondering why it doesn't taste good. But life is hard, and making the right decisions is also hard. But even though life isn't always easy, when you make the right decisions, it will all be worth it. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. The free gift I have for you today is a downloadable PDF that will give you 12 tips to making hard decisions easier. And then also included in the free gift is a downloadable PDF ebook, Million Dollar Habits by Brian Tracy. And all you need to do is send me an email at feelgoodandgettough@gmail.com, and in the subject line, enter hard decisions. Thank you so much for listening today, and I hope you make the decision to make good decisions in your life that will empower you and help you to change the things that you would like to change in your life and become the person that you are meant to be. Thank you for listening to the Feel Good and Get Tough podcast. If you liked my podcast, make sure you rate it and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another episode. You can also connect with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, or visit our website at feelgoodandgettough.com.